Alright, so in a rare blink and you miss it moment, the United States government is backpedaling hard on the TikTok ban right now. And there are a couple of reasons for this, some of them speculative, some of them very obvious. The most obvious reason is that the United States government is very shocked by the fact that rather than go back to Facebook and Twitter, we have decided to go to an app that is actually owned by the Chinese Communist Party to spite them. It's not a small number either. It's big enough that it's made Redbook the single largest app on both the Apple and Google app stores. This is rapidly becoming an oh fuck, what do we do moment for the United States government. The other part of this is that American government officials clearly believed TikTok was actually going to sell. Keep in mind, people who work in the American government are like the rich. They live in their own reality where everything always goes their way, so they're never prepared for when it doesn't. To relocate, kid was getting fussy. And yeah, so this has resulted in two things happening at once. One, the United States is realizing that what was supposed to be a bluff to get TikTok to sell is rapidly becoming an actual ban that they have to deal with. And two, that it means all the business buddies who wanted a means to buy out TikTok are suddenly not going to get that. The app's just going to disappear. And if there's one thing that mega rich business owners in America hate more than competition, it's losing the ability to buy out that competition. So you can bet that all the tech bros who were convinced by the US government that this would give them control of TikTok are pissed right now. The other problem here is the United States government is primarily banning TikTok because they wanted to regain control of the media narrative and convince millennials and Gen Zers to trust them again. It's had very clearly the exact opposite effect. We already have people like Senator Ed Markey and Senator Ro Khanna signing legislation to kick the ban 270 days down the road, give it a stay. I guarantee you, if that bill passes to give TikTok 270 more days, it's never going to get banned. It's just going to keep getting kicked down the road. Yes, good input. But here's the overall takeaway. There's still a very good chance that TikTok will get banned anyway. There's still a very good chance that this will just turn into something else entirely. But it's looking more likely at this point that the government might go back on the ban out of fear more than anything else. To pull a quote from one of my favorite graphic novels of all time, a people should not fear their government, a government should fear their people. And it looks like we're doing that really well right now. To answer a question that a lot of you have been asking, no, I'm not on Red Note yet. I'm going to wait it out and see how it goes for a while before I consider joining. Like, that's just who I am as a person. If I am new to a form of social media, I do not trust it very quickly. It takes me a while to get comfortable with it. But if I do join Red Note, I will let you know on my other channels on Blue Sky and YouTube. Links in the bio.